US President Donald Trump has filed a $10 billion defamation case against the Wall Street Journal and its owner, Rupert Murdoch. It follows an article claiming Mr. Trump had written a lewd birthday note to sex offender Jeffrey Epstein in 2003.
Make some noise if you care about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
The strength of feeling about the so-called Epstein files was clearly evident at a Conservative conference this week. Talk about conspiracy theories revolving around the deceased child sex offender just won't go away for Donald Trump. Overnight, the US president announced that he filed a lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal after the newspaper published a story claiming Donald Trump had sent a birthday greeting that included a drawing of a naked woman to Jeffrey Epstein in 2003. The suit filed in Florida named the paper's publisher Dow Jones, its parent company News Corp, and founder Rupert Murdoch, CEO Robert Thompson, along with two reporters as defendants, and asked for damages of at least $10 billion. The paper said it stands by its journalism. Unlike other scandals surrounding the president, the handling of the Epstein case is exercising Trump's base, irritating the president enough for him to insult his supporters for believing these conspiracy theories, which claim that Mr. Epstein kept a list of rich and powerful people who took part in his sex offences, and believers want the list made public. Donald Trump reiterated today that he has directed his Attorney General Pam Bondi to release all grand jury testimony related to Epstein, but admitted it wouldn't be enough for what he called the troublemakers.
We were in the trenches with you. Okay, now what? Because we're questioning one thing. Jeffrey Epstein, suddenly we're the enemy. Okay, have that attitude and you're going to see it make these people lose. 2006, the midterms, you're going to lose.
That kind of reaction will worry Republicans as this scandal rolls on for now. Fergal Gallagher, RTE News.
Well, just before we came on air, I spoke to Greg Swenson, chairman of Republicans Overseas UK, and began by asking him what was the feeling in the Republican Party in relation to this issue.
Yeah, I think there is some disagreement within the party. I think the criticism is not about President Trump or any of this alleged connection to Epstein. It's quite, it's almost 100% about releasing or not releasing the so-called Epstein files. So I think there's a lot of distrust for institutions, and much of the sort of online or MAGA right we're really concerned that once again, the institutions, whether it's the FBI or some other part of Justice Department, was holding back on information for fear of embarrassing someone. So I think there was, some healthy argument within the party. And finally, the president agreed on Thursday night. He somewhat pivoted toward releasing the documents and has made that request to the courts.
Do you think that'll be enough, though, to make the headlines go away?
Well, I think there will when finally the documents are released. There was great speculation. I'm afraid that many of us will be disappointed if there's not some dramatic information that we didn't already know about. So many of the names or the well-known names have already been released over the last few years. So it's not. I don't think there's going to be any great revelation. I could be wrong on that. So, but whatever happens, once the release is made and this information is publicly available, then it will go away for sure.